What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, DJ Jay Mathis, along with my other two co-hosts, DJ J Rock and DJ Andi Mac. We're here with a special guest today, Mr. Isaac Garza.
What's up, guys? What's up?
What up, what up?
And also Everlasting Events. Isaac, how you been, buddy?
I've been good, man. Just working hard.
Yeah, so as we stated, you know, you're one of the Pro X dealers. In the industry, and we try to inform our DJs of some nice good deals. As I told you right behind me, you just can't see it out of camera. I own a Pro X case, and I would like to own more, man. So how did you get involved with Pro X cases?
Well, I just started buying their product, and then I contacted them because I was real happy with their product, and then and they started asking me, would you like to be a dealer, because they were getting in the industry and getting started. And I said, yeah. So I did all the necessary paperwork and got the dealership for their product, and then I started doing some reviews of their product because I was happy with it. Unless I really like something, I'm not gonna, do a review or say put my name behind it unless I really like it. So I was so pleased with their stuff that I said, you know what, I want to do these reviews, and I want to let other guys know that this is good stuff that they make, And another thing is I was unhappy with other cases that I was getting from other manufacturers. They were coming with the rivets loose. The foam was coming off the plywood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just not happy with the quality from other manufacturers that I was getting. So that's what made me start looking into other manufacturers, and I found Pro X, and I started getting their stuff.
I can honestly say, I've been subscribed to you on YouTube. Once again, for anyone that's tuning in and do not know who we all have our own YouTube channels. We are members of a Facebook group called YouTube DJs, and we follow each other. And when I can speak for myself when I say this, I followed you because of your reviews. Your reviews, Andi. Same way with Andi. Andi does exceptional reviews himself of different things. So I can honestly say your reviews were on point. They were very, very good.
Thanks, Jay.
And I want to give a big shout out. We got some family members joining us. We got DJ Dilemma Warren. He done joined us. DJ Joey done joined us. 5 a.m. DJ 5 a.m. What's up, brother?
He's been asleep since 5 a.m. That's where he's been at,
You're working the late shift.
Getting that work in, bro.
Hey, Warren says he's watching the Grammys and our show at the same time. So.
All right.
Oh, snap. Right on.
Multitasking.
Check it out. I think I had never heard about Pro X until I started seeing Isaac's reviews on it. So how did you even find Pro X? Because I had never even heard about them, and before then, all my cases came from obviously other manufacturers that probably like 3 to 4 years ago were a lot more popular when it came to cases. So how did you find out about Pro X?
Actually, man, I just found them through eBay, dude. To be honest, I was searching for a SX case for a Pioneer DJ SX, and I just came across it, and I was like, well, it's a good price, and it looks like a nice case, so I'm gonna give it a shot, because I was unhappy with the other stuff I was getting.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm just going to give it a go and give it a shot. It was a good deal. So I ordered it up, came in, and I was like, wow. It was like, I couldn't believe, the quality of case for the price. You know what I mean? I was like, whoa, man. You know what I mean? So
what kind
that's when I first got my first case. Yeah.
Right on.
What kind of cases does Pro X make? For what kind of instruments?
Oh, they make them for everything, man. From DJs, so any mini controller you can think of, they make a case for pretty much. They even have universal cases for mini controllers. So if you're a guy that likes to change them out every year, a controller, and you don't want to buy a case every year, you can get a universal mini controller case and just change out the padding inside.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, so they have that, and then they have turntable cases, mixer cases. They still have rack cases. They have, for big PAs for bands, you know what I mean? And for theater productions, the guys that are on the road and doing big ones, they have utility cases. And they sell more than just cases. I mean, they do trussing, they do stands, they do cables, they do lighting, you know what I mean? So they do a bunch of things, and everything that I've got is pretty good quality. I mean, everything I get like, whoa, man, this is nice. So
Yeah, I was surprised about the amount of product that they have. I checked out their booth at the DJ Expo, and they got the battery power uplights, the trussing, and they had a truss. The trussing was like maybe $30 less than Global Truss last year at the Expo. So I was like, wow, they lucky I didn't drive my truck.
Yeah. So
do you have some items that you really like? You know what I mean? Even stuff that you may not have yet that you plan on getting.
Yeah, I can show you. I came up with a list. I'm gonna share my screen, so if you have to do something, J-Rock, I'll show you. I got a list here of some of my favorite products that they sell. So like this one here, this is just some of the cables that I have and the cables that I like. You know what I mean? Of course, like anything, they sell mic cable, and it's good quality, good connectors, not little cheap rinky-dink connectors. You know, they all come with a limited lifetime warranty, and they come in any length that you can think of: 100, 50, 25, 10, 5, you know. You could buy it by the spool if you want to buy it by the spool and make your own cables with your own connectors. So I like their mic cables a lot. They're real good quality.
What's the prices like on their cables?
Like for a 25 footer right there, I put $14. So that's $14 for a 25 foot.
Damn,
cable,
that's pretty damn good.
You know?
That's really damn good, actually.
So I put some prices here, and then here's another product that I like. This is I use this at every gig that I do right here. And it's this power cable right here. So it has 3 plugs, 3 female plugs, and then of course the male that goes into the wall. So with powered speakers, you know, if you're running a sub and you're running a top cabinet, of course, you know, you got to check on what you're running as far as power, and, you know, you want to make sure that you're not running more power into the wall than what it can handle. But, you know, most of these powered speakers nowadays, they run pretty efficient, where they don't even use, anywhere near 10 amps, you know what I mean?
Does the clear part light up? Okay, I thought so.
They light up, so you could tell that, you know, you got juice coming out of the wall.
Power. Dope.
Yeah, so I use these at every gig. They come in 25, and they come in 10, 25, and 50 foot. So I got 25 and 50 footers, and I use these at every gig, you know. So even if I just put a top cabinet with a light underneath it, I got the 2 power cords right there just to plug in. It makes life a lot simpler.
What's the price of that one?
That one right there is $27 for a 25 footer.
That's crazy, because I think if the Home Depot has something similar, I'm not saying that LEDs on there, and I think for something, especially 25 feet, you be paying probably $40 or more.
Yeah. I want to say Rigid is like the brand that makes something very similar that they sell at Home Depot, but it's pricier for sure. It's definitely pricier.
Yeah.
And it's
these
orange
are black.
and black.
Yeah, and then these are all black. You know what I mean? So you can hide your cable.
Right, orange cords.
Yeah. So this next one right here is pretty cool. You know, what I like about this one right here is this is a 50-foot cord with power cords every 5 feet. I think it's every 5 feet, if I remember right. So you get 9 outlets. So like this is good if you're doing uplighting and maybe you don't want to daisy chain power. If you don't have battery powered uplights, you know, you don't want a daisy chain power. You just run one plug and you run it down the wall, you know. So
that's a great idea.
Another good use for it is if maybe some guys are doing the market string lighting, you know, you can run one and then you can plug them all in. Of course, you got to be aware of how much wattage you're using. You don't want to overload the circuit that you're plugging into, but especially if you're using incandescent and not LED. So,
Right.
but that's I really like that product too, right there. It's cool. 9
Yeah.
plugs, and in a 52-foot cord. So.
Wow, yeah, that's dope. We all can't have battery up lights like a certain most have.
No, that one's a little more pricier. That one's $130.
But for what it does, it's well worth it. And
it is.
I'm far from being cheap, but when you get quality, you're going to spend a few bucks. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure there's someone that got a cord similar to that's probably about $40 and it's going to catch on fire. So
yeah. You plug your iPhone into it, it's going to catch on fire.
Yeah. So the next one here, this is a good one for powered speakers right here. If you would just run a powered speaker and you don't usually run nothing, else out of it, it's a combination of XLR and power. So that way you have one plugging into the speaker, power, audio, and then one coming out, and it's all combined into one plug or one cord, in other words, and then you can run it all the way back to the booth if you want.
Damn, so, I could use that in my studio.
Yeah, so this is this one's a 25-footer right here. They come in 25 and 50, I believe. So this one, and then they're not that bad. These are $66.
Yeah,
but it's clean. It looks professional. You don't have multiple wires.
You got both cables already ready to go.
Yeah,
that's legit.
Yeah, so it's a nice cord,
And the audio, and it's probably shielded between, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that cable, look how thick it is. So I could only imagine the layers of shielding that they have. Yeah, that way you don't get no feedback or anything.
This one, it's not that bad. These are $66. Yeah, but it's clean. It looks professional. You have multiple wires. You got both cables already ready to go.
Somebody got to mute their audio. Turn off the speakers.
It's a nice cord,
And the audio, and it's probably shielded, right?
Yeah.
Is somebody watching the video?
Well, like how? No. Look how thick it is. So I could only imagine the layers of shielding that they have. I say Jay Matt. It's Jay, man. Look at him. He's looking like, oh man, what did I do?
I thought it was me for a second. I was like, oh man.
I apologize, fellas. I apologize for that.
Oh yeah, I was right.
It's funny. At least I'm like, at least my mic sounds good this time. It's at the same level for sure.
I was busy sharing the link, so I apologize for that. But
that's all good, brother.
You were doing a mic check. It's all good. It's all good.
Right on, man.
Hey, Isaac, what did you say? C? Testing the mic?
Yeah, he was just testing the mics, man. He was just testing the mics.
Just making sure we sounded good.
I was trying to see if I had one of them Pro X cables.
So another thing they make is DMX cable. I use a lot of the 3-footers. I have the little wireless transmitters that that I plug into the lights, and then you plug them into the light. But when I'm daisy chained from one light to the next, I use a lot of the 3-foot, daisy chain cords just to go to the next fixture. So they make DMX cords, of course, in every length. 3, 5, 2-footers, 1-footers. They make 10s, 25s, 50s, 100s. So they make DMX cable too.
I'm actually glad you did that one because I'm actually in the market. I think I need about 10 myself, 10 of them 3-footers, maybe 15 after count. Yeah, but I said I need to jump on them 3-footers. So I guess what's the price of them again?
These ones right here, they're $7 each.
Oh my God.
For a 3-footer.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. That's outstanding because I've looked at some, and for other companies, for 3-footers, you're still spending $20 on the 3-footer.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. So then, the next thing I got is some of my favorite cases that they make. Right here, the SX case. So this fits, of course, the SX, SX2, the other Pioneer RX that they make for record box. I have this case for my SX2. Works great protection. It's just a great case, man. I mean, all the hardware is legit.
I'm looking at the build quality, man, and that's outstanding. Has the risers in it too. You can't beat that because you have other companies, like Odyssey, and for Odyssey, I think you're going to be paying close to more than this.
And then there's always a lot of room underneath because you've got room to put your wireless mics and run cords and all that kind of stuff. And I like that. There's always a bunch of room underneath the case. We always want to stuff things in there. You know what I mean?
Right, J-Rock, you do something like that. Is something sitting up under your controller? One of your controllers?
Yeah, my NS7 III case has a keyboard chef on it.
Okay. Yeah.
And what we do is like during the gigs, we have an iPad or had a program or whatever on that tray, so we can just slide it out. Okay, this is next. Process off the list.
Of course, it's got the wheels too, so you can roll it.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, so they got the wheels. The ones without the laptop shelves, they're lighter, so they don't have the wheels, if I remember right. But they have them with laptop shelves, without laptop shelves, and they got every one that you can think of for every type of controller out right now. So
wow, because I have for my SZ. As large as it is, it has wheels, but everyone know if anyone follow me, I've one of the first people out here when the SZ came out. So I contacted somebody in China really through eBay, and I had them make me a case. The case is outstanding. So it's can't remember the name because I took it off.
Yeah.
Name off, but
said Toyota.
Yeah, something. But I've been looking at other cases, and I've been looking at the Pro X cases because I just want to change my case. You know what I mean? And I've actually I think I have a couple of Pro X different cases sitting in colors sitting in my cart on eBay. So like I said,
that's the other thing too is that like I like the old school look. I just like black and silver because black on black to me it just gets scratched up eventually. It doesn't matter what manufacturer makes it. It's a road case. It's gonna get banged up. It's
actually.
So
actually, my black case, and like I said, this is a Pro X all black. And I've taken this out the house for like ceremonies or something like that. But I can honestly say that it's not scratched up. And even in my SZ, my every gig controller, and it's the black on black. It doesn't have that many scratches on it. But I'm with you. I did like the old case, but getting a phone call right now, he just gonna have to wait. I do like the black on black, but that's where I'm going is the old school look. I think I want the black and silver.
Yeah, everything that I got now is black and silver, but they got the black on black, red on black for some controllers, which is a nice look. I got a couple guys over here and where me and Andi live in Fresno that they love red and black, so they get that
they love red.
They love that look. You know what I mean? That's
they're the gangsters. No, just kidding.
And that the Bulldog colors, man. That's a Fresno State team over here. Yeah. And a gang, and all that. And a notorious gang here in Fresno. But
I think they were on Gangland when that show was up. I want to say they were on there once.
Yeah, they were. And then they got orange and black. But I mean, unless you're a guy that just goes out around Halloween, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm not.
Unless you're a construction worker that does his company's. All of his company's parties, man. Orange and black might not be for you.
Yeah, but I mean, there's somebody that likes them. They wouldn't be making them if somebody didn't like them. You know what I mean?
See, orange is DJ B Love's favorite color. She will totally be with an orange case and with an orange skin on her NS7 III all day.
Yeah,
and they're actually gorgeous. I really like them. But as far as my wedding schemes, I think that orange and everyone, know how my setups, the colors are true to the scheme. So orange will kind of like take away from it. You know what I mean?
It's definitely something that's going to be like, whoa, they're going to look at it right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For someone that's not doing my style of setups and, just going straight tabletop, they can rock that easily.
Yeah.
Not that easily, but yeah.
So like this case, for example, this is for the SX case or SX2. It's $230, you know, with the laptop shelf. So, but if you go to, you know, different colors and all that, black on black costs a little more, red and black costs a little more. Other controller cases cost a little more if they're bigger, like the SD case, things like that. So, but for this SX, this one is priced at $230. And that's pretty, a lot of people rock the SX system, whether it's an SX2 or SX1 or the RX, but
you have some that don't believe in putting their stuff in cases. But if you go out and spend $1,000, if you go out and spend $500 on whatever you're using to spend with, and you got to think about protecting it. I don't want to spend $230 on a case. But then you go out and you wreck it, bend a button, drop it. You spending more than $230 to replace it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you,
just to ship it out and get it fixed. I mean, you're gonna spend a lot of money just to ship it and all that other stuff. So
the experience that sold me on cases, we had a table collapse, and the case saved our controller.
Oh wow,
that's cool. The next one right here is the turntable case. I have the turntable cases. They're nice cases. I've had the black on black, and I have right now the black and silver ones, but they're really nice cases. Even up here, here's my review that I did. They have it on the website, and they're just, I mean, they're really nice cases. And all their cases that for DJs, they have this hex finish on them, which is different than everybody else, and it has a nice clean look. It has a nice clean look to it.
It's that honeycomb.
I did notice the design on my case back here. I did notice that design.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
And all the latches, it has like a black trim, which is a little different, you know. What I like too about the turntable case is it has feet on the side, because you know how you're holding it on the handle, and you're always sitting it down.
Yeah.
It doesn't just sit on the floor. Your case sits on those rubber.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
So then they rivet them in there.
Yeah. Oh, so they're not gonna come off anytime soon.
No.
Right on.
So they're real nice turntable cases. So that's, and the turn case, the regular black and silver is $80.
Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap.
Can't beat that at all. Before you go on, Isaac, I gotta give a couple of shouts. We got Retro Class Entertainment. What's up, brother? Trilogy Productions TV. Trilogy. Oh wow, he changed the name. What's up, Brian? You all right, brother?
What's up, Brian?
Everybody that tuned in, you know, we got more to come. Go ahead, Isaac.
All right, the next one is I have the S9 case. So they made a case just specifically for the S9. So it's a little deeper, because I got the regular case that's for like a 62 or any 10-inch mixer. But when I put the S9 in it, it was tight. I mean, there was hardly any room to get the plugs in there. So this gave like another 1.5 inches or so. And it makes a big difference to get the cables in there and the XLR plugged in and all that good stuff. Because I try to do right angle plugs for the S9 mixer, and they start getting in the way of other plugs. It just don't work. So you need room back there for, if you have an S9, to get you know, everything you need plugged in. So they came out with a special case. So they're like always, it's a nice case that they come out with. So that's another one of my favorite cases that I just got. So
yeah,
if you got an S9, they have one specifically just for the S9.
Do they have others?
Yeah, and they got the regular universal 10-inch. So if you got a Rain 62 or the TTM 57 version 2 Mark II, and they got the standard universal 10-inch mixer too. It comes with all kinds of cushion in it, so you know you can fit it to your mixer just right. So there's a lot of options with the universal 10-inch mixer.
That's what's up.
So that one's $100. So, and they have one too with a laptop shelf, but that's a little bit more, of course. So another case I like here is the half trunk utility case. So I have this case right here. This is a real nice case. It's 24 inches by 24 inches by 24 inches tall. So, I mean, you can fit a whole bunch of stuff in that. That bad boy right there.
You just did a video review on that one, didn't you? Is that the one you just did?
I went live on YouTube in the group, and I was showing the guys because there were some people asking about utility cases, so I did a video real quick on that just on Facebook. But it's got the big 4-inch casters. I mean, it's a solid case. So, and if you go to their website, they always have videos and everything right here off to the right. So if you want to check out some of the video reviews that other people have done, they have a whole bunch of stuff posted up there too. So, but it's a big case. You can fit all kinds of stuff. It's got the casters on top so you can stack them. So.
Also, it's a solid build as well.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I like about this one. It's not too big where, like, if you're trying to grab the thing where you're like, oh, man, I can't handle this thing by myself. If you got to pick it up for some reason and get it up somewhere, you can still manage it. Not like the other utility cases that are like 4 feet wide. Yeah. So, and they show like a nice picture of it here stacked in a van, or you know what I mean, one of the cargo vans, a cargo truck.
Yeah.
So
you can fit 4 of those bad boys.
Yeah, and then you can stack them up. They stack up too, right on top of each other. So
they good enough for production.
So that's another one of my favorite cases. This one too is another utility case. That's one of my favorite that I went on, did a YouTube live. Right there, that one with the handle. This one's a lot smaller. It's like, I think 22 wide by 15 deep and about 12 inches tall. But you can fit a lot of stuff in that case too, right there.
Okay.
It's got the telescoping handle, so you can like luggage.
Roll it around.
You
don't gotta carry it. That's nice.
You got casters on the bottom, so you could put up lights in that, cables, all kinds of stuff. I have some the Chauvet 255 moving heads fit perfect in that case.
Right on.
So
that looks like a great like all around case.
Yeah, it is.
You know, just straight up. If you use the case for cables or anything, you know, there it is.
Yeah.
You wasn't hinting anything off at me, were you, Isaac?
What's up?
You wasn't throwing me a hint about what could fit in that case.
Hey, I'm just telling you. Earlier, you were showing me a 255 and a moving head by Chauvet, and I'm just saying that 2 of them fit in there nicely.
And brand new in the box at that. Big money.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. 40 battery wireless.
All right, so and that utility case is 145, and the half trunk, the 24-inch by 24-inch trunk, is 250. To give you some pricing on the last 2 cases that we talked about. Now, this next one is a new one that they came out with. It's a dual wireless mic case, which is pretty good for, you know, if you're gonna have 2 wireless mics. This is something new that they came out with that I just found, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. I gotta get something ready. So what it is it's a case where you can fit 2 wireless mic receivers, and then it has a drawer on the bottom where you can hold the mics and everything, and it opens in the back. So it's a pretty neat case that they just came out with. So
that's dope.
That's different right there. Yeah. I've never seen that before.
That's changing the game alone right there.
Yeah.
J-Rock just ordered probably about 50 mics. He did. He posted them all on Facebook and stuff. He needs something like that.
Yeah, so that would come in handy.
They have another one too that fits 4. So they have a 2 and a 4. So
they need the one that fits 50.
That's gonna be that half trunk. That's gonna be that half trunk case.
And comes with an assistant to move it.
All right, you're gonna need one.
So this one's a nice one that they just came out with. So that one right there is $180. Now another one that they came out with that I don't have no info on because they dropped it at NAM. It's a single turntable and a mixer case combined into one.
Oh, I seen that photo.
Yeah, so I know a lot of guys that are turntablists. They've been hitting me up like, "Oh, do you got this case yet?" And I'm like, "Well, not yet. I don't even have the pricing for it yet.
Yeah,
it's new, but it just holds a 10-inch mixer and your one turntable on the side.
That's a great idea.
So yeah, because there's a lot of guys now that are just rocking one deck.
Just rocking one. A lot of like scratchers, or even a lot of guys who just want to take just one deck and run doubles all night on Serato.
Yeah, instant doubles on it. Yeah, so
that's dope.
That's something new that came out that I don't have any info on it, but that's something you can keep an eye out for. So, and if anybody's interested in that, you can hit me up. And as soon as I get info on it, I'll get back to you. The next big thing is facades. A lot of guys are into facades. I get hit up a lot about the facades. I know certain people build them themselves, but if you're not looking to build one, you don't got the time or the skills to do it, they make a nice facade. So they're 30 by 40 inch panels, 4 of them. They come in black or white trim, and they each come with a white or black lycra.
I was gonna say that was basically two-sided. Yeah. I seen that. I saw that video.
So and then they come with a bag to hold the whole facade, and individual bags to hold the lycra scrims that go on it. So I ordered 2 of these for DJs in my area. So far, they tell me that they love them, that they really like them a lot. So these ones go for $300. So
that's a steal. And they are, what's the size?
They're aluminum frame too.
Oh, so they're gonna last you a long time.
Yeah. So they're 30 by 48 inch panels. So let's see.
It's crazy how like facades are huge.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder what the next thing is gonna be.
This is a new thing that they came out with right here. It's a little different. It's not really my cup of tea. This one's $400 right here, but it has a table built into it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so you can actually put your gear on it and everything. So
that reminds me of, like, I know the guys over there or DJs out there, like, yeah, the UK, a lot of their booths are like that, where they even have like built-in light stands and all that, So that's what that reminds me of, at least. It's kind of cool.
Actually, DJ Just Jam, he sent me a picture of something similar, and they had on each corner they had steel bars coming up that hold certain size TVs. He wanted something like that. Trying to convince him. I mean, he want what he want, but I'm like, can you imagine the breakdown of that? TVs alone. You know what I mean? I've seen something similar like this, man, some years ago. But not with the table though. Somebody built something like this out of PVC, because you got a lot of cats that want to build everything out of PVC, man. And I'm like, we're gonna do it right. So
So then they got the black bag, of course, that comes with it to hold it all. The 2 scrims, black and white scrims, so that way you can choose what you want to use. And they all come with bags, so that's something new. And I know a lot of people are kind of like, oh man, that's cool. Next one is real popular too.
This is dope.
The Z table.
Yeah, this is dope.
I'm going to order one of these bad boys for myself. I haven't yet, but
these are dope.
They come in black on black, black and silver, black and red, and the orange and black trim. So, they're 4 foot by 24 inches workspace. These ones are $400, and I mean they're a nice. They're nice. It's a nice.
They're really nice. Now, what's the weight of these?
If I remember right, it's about 75 pounds.
Yeah, those are a little heavy.
Yeah.
I know. Those are pretty popular because I know Red Bull. They have similar tables, and I got a buddy out here who works for Red Bull, and we've used his table a few times for some of our events. And I mean, what I like about them is that you can break them down, and they go into like a coffin case.
Yeah.
But they definitely weigh some weight.
Yeah. I'm looking at the picture now. I was going to ask, do they have casters? It looked like that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, they got casters.
They have casters.
They better have casters.
Yeah.
That was way pretty. They weigh a good amount, man.
They have heavy duty casters.
They're dope though. They're solid.
I don't want to move my SZ around, but he had a bigger table.
So, but it's a cool look, you know what I mean? So, if you're rocking like a high school dance or something like that, that would be a cool setup to have,
Yeah. And that's at the perfect height too. Yeah. For where you don't even have to rock, like if you're a turntable user, you don't have to rock your cases. I mean, you can take your tables, your whole setup out of the case, and it'll fit. Like, it's a really good height. The little table that I have in my studio for my decks it's at the same exact height as theirs is. So you're not slouching over at all. Really, really good height.
Then it has a little shelf in here so you can store stuff.
Yeah. And they have like little wires on the top too, where you can like run all the power and all that. So you can have your power strip right there on that shelf and run everything down. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah. So that's a real popular item right there too. This one is the workstation. You know, some guys hit me up about this. You know, they want something small, compact that rolls up. You know, that's been out for a while by other people, but they offer that too. That one's a little that one's not as expensive. It's $230.
That one looks perfect for turntables. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rock turntables on it or your controller, whatever you're working with. So
it's not going to be as heavy as a Z table.
Yeah, this guy is like 40 pounds, I think.
Right on. That's very manageable. And it has wheels, I think. I just seen.
Yeah, it does.
It still has wheels. Right on.
I love the shelving back there, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. So that's how it folds up, and then you can see the wheels on the bottom right here.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
So that's another workstation that people hit me up about, and you know, if you want something simple and clean, that does the job. Another
price
one
is
of
pretty good.
Yeah. And then of course truss. They do square trussing, all different lengths, standard lengths.
Yeah.
So the pricing just varies on the size that you want, and then of course the shipping is expensive on it. So, you know, unless you're buying a big bulk load, then you know, then they can, you know, give you a deal on the shipping. But
and I suggest that if anyone that's watching any or tuning in at a later time, if you got any questions and you want to contact ProX, you can also contact Isaac Garza. He at the end of this video, he will give you guys his links and connections to everything. But he can help you guys out with anything that you may want from ProX.
Then another good one is this 10-foot crank stand. It holds 180 pounds.
Wow.
Damn.
So it's 10 foot tall, and I mean, you could load it up. You could even put 2 speakers on it on a dual mount and get it up in the air. You know what I mean? But you gotta, of course, be, you know, careful where you put it. You don't want it landing on somebody. Your insurance is gonna go way up. But
Joe, they can put them ETXs on there. You them 18-inch subs. You know how heavy them things are.
Yeah.
But I mean, 180 pounds. That's a lot of weight. So
Yes, it is.
A lot.
you know, so that's another one of my picks that I really like, that product right there. Those are $115, so they're pretty, you know, reasonable for that type of stand, a crank stand that holds that type of weight.
Yes.
They have 14 footers too that go up 14, and those hold 220 pounds. But
Wow.
I think they're close to about $280 if I remember right, or it could be it's somewhere in that ballpark, you know, for another 4 feet if you really got to get something high up in the air. So, and a heavy weight, but
That's what that dope Mike Sanchez need for his line array system.
Then the other thing is, they didn't have it on the website, but they have the new mirror ball hook. I don't know if you guys have seen that, the mirror ball hook where it's curved and then it has a hook on the top.
And it sits on a speaker stand?
Yeah, it sits on a speaker stand.
I've seen that.
So, you know, some people are going back to that old school look. Those are $90. So just to give you guys an idea of that. They do the scrims for a speaker stand. Some people love them, some people hate them. They're $50 for double-sided scrims in black or white. And, you know, I don't have any, but I'm sure they're nice because whatever they make is always nice. And for $50, that's, you know.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal. I don't have them now because everything I have on mine are Scrim King. Because I think when I grabbed my Scrim, ProX wasn't even mentioning that they sold them.
Yeah, they weren't making them yet, so.
But I've had some Gator cases, Scrim, double-sided. And the reason I got them was for the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scrim Kings was charging $100 per speaker stand. And Gator was charging $50 per speaker stand. But I mean, it's no different in the quality. I end up selling my Gators, but as far as ProX is doing them now, and I'm sure they've improved on the design a little more as far as how the stitching, et cetera, et cetera. That's got to be dope. So that's a price to jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then of course they do the truss socks. So they do them in all different lengths. They come with a bag to hold them in. You don't have to worry about that. So all their stuff always comes with. That's the thing with Pro X. They always give you like the little extras, you know. Like even with the cables, they come with a cable tie already to wrap them up, all that good stuff. So those are usually $27 to $50 depending on the length of a truss sock you need.
Are they only doing them in white?
They have them in white and black.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty much my list, guys, of my favorite stuff that they got right now. You know, those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. You know, if you guys had any questions about anything or anything you want, other product that you want me to talk about, you know, you can hit me up about it.
And real quick, I want to give out some more shout outs. We have DJ JD. He posted that he's new to the game and he loves following us. So JD,
what up?
You're gonna get some more information, man, because we all are on YouTube. We all have our own personal channel. We are all on Facebook also. We here for each other, man. You know, it's like a big family up in here. So thanks for tuning in. Now, and as far as I stated before, Pro X go, you guys got any questions or anything, contact Isaac on anything you want, man. I don't know what his pool level is, and I'm not even asking him to tell you, but he probably can do better than what you see on the website, depending on what you're buying. So make sure y'all connect with Isaac. Isaac also, he runs a heck of a company called Everlasting Events. He's a DJ himself also, where he's operating, doing DJ, photo booths, even photography. Am I correct?
Yeah, my wife does the photography part. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about it.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing Everlasting Events for 3 years. I've been DJing for about 8 now. After about 5 years of working for a multi-op and doing it on my own, I was like, you know what? When I worked for the multi-op, I just, you know, wanted to be in control of my own schedule, meeting my own clients, talking to them, knowing exactly what they're looking for, exactly what they wanted. So I went and
making sure they had a good time.
and you know, so and my wife was already doing photography. I said, so hey, let's link up and just make it all under one roof, and we created Everlasting Events. So we've been doing it for 3 years, Everlasting Events, and you know, it just keeps getting better and better. We're just trying to give our customers the best experience that we can at every event that we do.
Yeah, so how you guys evolve, man. I'm telling you, you know, you and I, we've been following each other for a while now, and I've watched some of the things that you've done. You know, like as I stated, man, I started following you when I seen one of your reviews of the Pro X. I even seen the reviews of some facades that you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I watched you evolve to where you at now, and I can actually say that I see you guys going somewhere. I really do. Love the work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, like everybody's business, but I mean, when you loving what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work, you know. And I put a lot of hours in the day because I still do it as a part-time, you know. It's a part-time business, but I try to handle it like a full-time, you know. When I get off my regular 9 to 5, I'm in working mode for my DJ business and my company. So you know, I even tried to get Andi Mag, but Andi Mag's like, nah, man, I don't do that type of stuff.
Yeah. Out of a lot of the local guys, out of a lot of local companies that I've seen, I went out to, I think I made a little vlog about it where it's going to go check out the homies or something like that.
Yeah, he came to one of our events, yeah.
Yeah, and one thing I got from, I think like it was a event coordinator and a couple other people that I talked to, as they only had nothing but great things to say about Isaac and his company. One thing that I remember she said he's the most professional person and most organized person that she's ever worked with. Wow. So, I mean, coming from an event coordinator, like, she was all about praising him, you know, like, and for what? You think about it, like, it has to be true, because for what, really? It's not like, oh, I'm going to book him for my wedding coming up, whatever. Is he good? You know, it was just random talk between two strangers. So, Isaac's definitely a very professional person, man, and he out here, I would say out here in the Central Valley is definitely one of the main guys who pushes DJ culture forward out here. You know, throwing DJ meetups, constantly talking and providing topics in the Central Valley DJ group. I mean, there's not a lot of like Central Valley DJs that out here that do things for DJs, and Isaac's definitely one of those guys who does things for DJs.
We do have a meetup every 3 or 6 months where we get together. We have the Central Valley DJ group on Facebook too, where there's about 150 guys in there. There's about 50 guys that are constantly participating. You know what I mean?
That's good.
So and it's about helping each other. And there's a lot of guys that are pushing the envelope. And that's the other thing is, it's not there's enough work for everybody. I always say, there's always enough work for everybody, and it's kind of like, let's push it to the next level as far as, we're competing with each other in this market, but let's raise the bar. And if we raise the bar, then it just gets better for everybody. That's what we're trying to do.
Off subject real quick, Andy, I don't know if anybody else, you coming in real hot on my end. Your mic is like,
am I?
Yeah.
Turn it down a little bit. Now?
Say something.
Say something.
That's better. But I've also noticed, I remember almost 2 years, a year and a half, whatever it was, you did something for Andy to get him in Nam. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
You got something.
Yeah. If it wasn't for me, or if it wasn't for Isaac, I would have never experienced Nam. And you know how player it was. It was so pimp that Isaac was just like, "Hey man, you want to go to Nam?" Like it was nothing. I was like, "Yeah. Why? What do you mean?" And yeah, he made it happen. He made it happen for me and two of my boys.
Yeah,
that's what's up,
I mean,
man.
it just, I knew that he wanted to go, and that because we had talked privately, and he had told me like, "Hey, these are some of the things that I'm trying to do." So I knew it would be a good experience for him, and I had the connection where I could make it happen. So I just told him, "Hey, if you're down to go, then I can make it happen." So that's pretty much what we did.
Well, I hope when I come to Cali, because you say you're a singer, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Singer banger.
Yeah, I'm coming on. I hope you got some non-tickets. I'm gonna have to come in jail.
This year I couldn't even get them for myself because everybody jumped on it, man. So
you gotta make something happen. Contact Pro X's. Right now, I want to give another shout out. We got Dance and Sticks Entertainment, Julio. What's up, brother? What's happening with you? And a couple of comments. I guess DJ JD says he's from Macon. I myself, JD, I'm over here in Griffin right now. Originally from Detroit, though. I'm in Griffin. Andy's, you're in Fresno.
Yeah, originally from Sanger though.
He got it.
Originally from Sanger. I'm like 15 minutes away from Sanger, so
yeah, we're close.
J-Rock, he's from everywhere. He's posting. He's posting.
Yeah. I'm based out of the Baltimore, Washington metro area, but we service the entire East Coast. So you can catch me at your next event.
Coast to coast.
Wow. He's stretching it, boy. He charging gas money. But JD also commented last month, make his first year in the craft. Andy Mack, you crazy on your channel, so he follows you also.
I just beat myself, man. You can ask Isaac how I am in my videos. That's how I am in person.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that, man. Because Andy had me laughing every time he did a video. It'd be on a serious tip, but you never knew what was going to come out his mouth. That's just the truth. He tell you about the product. He gonna have a belch in there after. Excuse me. That's just. And I was like, this guy, you can't get any realer than that.
Yeah.
But Isaac, do you have any pictures of any of your events that you've done?
Yeah, I got something.
Cool. So we got 10 minutes left before we end this session. So I would like people to see what you do.
All right. Well, here's some of the. Let me show some of the lighting that we do. Let's see here.
Show them some of those action shots.
So there's some of like the lighting that we do. A lot of people, like our lighting a lot. I mean, so we do a lot of monograms, uplighting, and I use video projection for my monograms. So I do all my own graphics for that.
That's what's up.
Let's see, do dancing on the cloud, all that good stuff. Let's see. Here's some of another setup. So
it's looking good.
So I mean, there's a lot of setups in here that we've done. Oh, we do this rustic. Over here, it's country, man. So we have a lot of country people. So we did a rustic facade setup.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember seeing that.
So that was something a little different. Try to make it look a little different.
I think what's really cool about Isaac's stuff is, you still rock 2 DJs, or is it just like you now? Or right
that's
on
2 DJs, yeah.
So it's like 2 DJs.
And that's the other thing is I got some good friends that work with me, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do without my boys, you know. I got my boy DJ Eric, I got Victor, my friend Manuel, even Ray Martinez helps me out. You know, he's starting to help me out. You know, without the people that I have around me, I wouldn't be able to have the company that I have. So they contribute a lot, and I always work at 2 DJs every event. So one is behind the turntables, and one is out there hosting and emceeing. And then when the MC's done, you know, doing his introductions, all that stuff, then we get back behind the booth and we start mixing it up and doing our thing.
And the transitions are pretty seamless between the two from what I've seen. When I went out to one of his events, I mean, it was very, very smooth. I mean, it wasn't just like, stop, you go, different tempo, different genre. It was very, very smooth. And it was really good to see chemistry between 2 DJs going off of 2 different setups.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
It's crazy, man. You know, I typically do it myself, and I have a roadie, and I would love to have that 2 DJ setup. You know, I even thought about doing Just Jam, but then I said he'd be cursed every one of my clients out with that New York mentality, man. I'm back there behind the wheels, and I hear him calling people out their names. I'm like, oh Lord. I think I really had a dream about that, nightmare actually. I like that. Is that one of the facades you built right there?
Yeah, that's one that I built right there. You know,
Yeah,
so that's me
nice.
and my buddy Eric right there. You know, so we're doing a wedding out. It's out in the country, out in the outskirts of Sanger. So,
Well, the ghosts are out, man.
yeah.
Take your word for it. Take your word for it. But let me see. J-Rock, you want to shoot us out to a commercial break?
Yep, we can do that. We'll be right back after this break. DJ Jay Mathis Entertainment. DJ Jay Mathis. 678-650-0917. www.jmathisent.com.
Power Jams DJs. We have the talent and expertise to make your event a success. More than just DJs, exciting music and entertainment with lighting enhancements to create elegant atmosphere and lively dance floors. Trust us to use our array of services to create a fun and memorable experience. Corporate and community events, weddings, and private celebrations, Power Jams DJs can bring your ideas to life with ambiance. Call today to learn more.
All right, we're back now. We want to thank everyone that tuned in today. Much appreciated to Pro X Cases and DJ Isaac Garza right there. Give a round of applause. Once again, if you got any questions about any of Pro X equipment products, contact Isaac Garza. Isaac, give them all your connections, man. So how can they get in touch with you?
The best one is just my email, just info@everlasting, and then it's the dash events with a s.com. So if you go to that email and you send me a message, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I try to get it back to everybody within 24 hours at the minimum.
What's your YouTube channel?
I don't even know the URL or anything, man. To be honest with you.
Probably if they put in
it's like IR Garza or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's something IR Garza. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to leave that at that.
Just look up Everlasting Events, man, or look up Pro X reviews.
Yeah, if you look at Pro X reviews, they'll come up. Yeah, it'll definitely come up. They'll come up one for the SX case and turntable and case and stuff like that.
What if there's a possible client? What's your website?
It's www.everlasting-events.com.
Well, we want to thank you. I myself, we appreciate your time. Like, if you want to get in touch with any one of the hosts, myself, I'm Jay Mathis. You can find me same name on Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, Jay Mathis Entertainment. Andi, tell them about yourself. How can they find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Andi Mac, ANDIMAC. YouTube is the DJ Cafe with the KAFE. And then Instagram, Andi Mac that DJ. I constantly I'm always live streaming and doing random stuff on there. So if you want to see the skills and behind the scenes and all that, hit me up on Instagram.
Dope skill. J-Rock, tell them about yourself, brother.
All right, you can reach me at powerjamdjs.com. Also, playmydemo.com. Play my demo on IG, Twitter. That's it. Play my demo, baby.
Once again, we are YouTube DJs on Facebook. You have been tuned in to YouTube DJ TV. We will catch you on the next one. We always have a surprise for you. We'll see you on the next one.